Sultan bin Hassan bin Ali Al Thani, the Deputy Prime Minister of State for Defence Affairs of Qatar. They will make their interventions from the podium.
Contests on the surface of the sea are also reshaping the maritime domain. Last year, the twin drivers of Iran's strategy of proxy warfare and the ongoing Yemeni civil war saw militia attacks on strategic choke points in the Red Sea, disrupting the principal maritime corridor connecting Europe, the Middle East and the Indo-Pacific. The costs were enormous. Rerouting of shipping, higher insurance premiums, extended transit times, a global economic hit delivered through the control of a geographic bottleneck. This year, the costs have escalated even further as the conflict with Iran has seen an effective closure of the Strait of Hormuz. In the South China Sea, the region continues to contend with extensive militarisation, the construction of artificial islands and increasingly assertive naval and Coast Guard operations. Almost 10 years have passed since an arbitral tribunal constituted under UNCLOS made a unanimous, clear and binding ruling in the South China Sea arbitration between the Philippines and China. Australia has consistently joined international calls for compliance with this decision and for the disputes to be resolved peacefully in accordance with international law. Using military might or coercion to force change undermines any viable international order, be that in land borders in Europe, maritime boundaries in Asia or elsewhere, and also in the subsea domain, which is exposed to a new vector of coercion that undermines the security of sovereign states. Now, I value and appreciate the hours of dialogue I've had with my Chinese counterparts. The stabilisation of the Australia-China relationship over the past 4 years has been genuinely important, and both Australia and China have worked hard to maintain it. China is our largest trading partner. China's economic success is connected to that of our region. And Australia wants a stable and productive relationship with China, and we believe that's achievable. And China has a real opportunity here. A commitment to transparency around its maritime operations would be a meaningful contribution to the regional stability upon which China's own prosperity depends.
The principle of the United Nations Charter and the United Nations Convention of the Law of the Sea must remain the foundation of maritime governance. The freedom of navigation and the protection of civilian shipping are essential principles that must be preserved jointly. Therefore, Qatar firmly rejects the use of international waterways as a tool for political pressure. If we allow such an example to be set, then what we have seen in the Strait of Hormuz can happen in the Indo-Pacific or elsewhere.